Love. It's a word that holds so much power, so much promise, and yet so many of us find ourselves questioning what it truly means and how to make it last. We dream of it, we chase it, and we yearn for it to endure through life's inevitable twists and turns. But here's the truth. Lasting love doesn't just happen. It's not a fairy tale, and it's not something you find by accident. It's something you build day by day, choice by choice, and it requires more than just passion. It demands patience, understanding, and a commitment to grow together, even when the road gets tough. So what is the secret to love that lasts? Is it magic, fate, or something else entirely? As we dive into this question, let's consider the timeless wisdom that love isn't about waiting for the perfect person, but about creating a partnership that evolves, adapts, and thrives over time. Today, we'll explore the key ingredients to that kind of love, how to nurture it, how to protect it, and how to ensure that it withstands the challenges we all face. Because lasting love isn't just a dream, it's a journey. And that journey starts with understanding what truly keeps it strong. True love, the kind that lasts and grows stronger over time, is built on a foundation of patience. It's not a sudden spark that ignites and burns intensely for a brief moment only to fizzle out. Instead, it's more like a slow and steady flame that, while perhaps not as immediately dazzling, has the strength to endure, weathering storms and changing seasons. Patience, in the context of love, is about understanding that real connection doesn't happen in an instant. It's something that unfolds gradually, often in the quiet spaces between words, in the shared moments that might seem insignificant at first, but ultimately form the backbone of a lasting relationship. When we look at love through the lens of patience, we start to realize that it's not just about waiting for the perfect moment or ideal circumstances to fall into place. It's about being present with each other through all the imperfect moments. Life doesn't follow a script, and relationships, no matter how strong they are filled with challenges. Patience doesn't mean passively waiting for problems to resolve on their own. It means staying committed to the process, showing up consistently even when things are difficult. It's the ability to endure frustration, discomfort, or confusion without rushing to a solution or abandoning the relationship in search of something easier. Love, in this way, becomes an ongoing journey that requires time, care, and resilience. At the core of this patience is the understanding that people grow and change. No one remains static, and a relationship needs time to evolve alongside these personal transformations. It's easy to become disillusioned when we expect our partners to remain exactly the same as they were when we first met them. But true love acknowledges that growth is natural and necessary. The person you met years ago may not be the same person you're with today, and that's okay. The key is being patient with each other's development, accepting that this change is part of what makes the relationship deeper and richer. You give each other the grace to learn, to make mistakes, to fail, and to try again. This patience also allows for a deeper understanding between partners. It's the ability to listen without judgment, to allow the other person to express their needs, desires, and concerns without feeling the need to fix or solve everything immediately. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is give someone the space to be themselves without rushing them into solutions or conclusions. The patience to truly listen and be there, even in silence, can be more powerful than words. It's the quiet presence that says, "I'm here for you," without needing to make everything perfect. The process of being patient with each other also means respecting the natural pace of the relationship. There will be highs and lows, and everything won't unfold on a predictable timeline. But by allowing things to evolve organically, without force or urgency, we create a bond that feels real and grounded in the realities of life. Over time, this patience nurtures a deeper connection, one that becomes less about fleeting moments and more about an enduring partnership. And in that space, love has the freedom to truly flourish. Authenticity is the essence of what makes love real and lasting. When we speak about authenticity in the context of love, we're talking about the willingness to show up as our true selves, without pretense, without putting on a facade, and without hiding parts of who we are. At the core of every meaningful relationship is the ability to be vulnerable, to expose both the beautiful and the flawed parts of ourselves, and to be received with acceptance. Love that's based on anything less than this honesty will never stand the test of time. When we are authentic in love, we allow ourselves to be seen as we truly are. It's tempting, especially in the early stages of a relationship, to present the version of ourselves we think others will find more attractive or likable. But this creates a barrier to real connection. If we're constantly trying to meet an idealized version of ourselves, we lose the depth and richness that come from being truly known. People aren't looking for perfection. They're looking for honesty, for a connection that doesn't feel forced or fake. The foundation of any lasting relationship is built on the truth that both individuals can be themselves and feel safe doing so. In being authentic, we acknowledge that we're not perfect, and we don't expect perfection from our partner either. No one is free from flaws, past mistakes, or unresolved issues. And while it's easy to hide the parts of ourselves that we think others might not accept, true love happens when we're able to accept each other completely, imperfections and all. It's in this acceptance that we experience the depth of connection that can only come from truly knowing someone, not just their good qualities, but also their struggles, fears, and vulnerabilities. This creates a space of trust where both people can grow and learn together without fear of judgment. Change in a relationship can take many forms. It can be physical, emotional, intellectual, or even spiritual. One partner may change their career path, pick up a new hobby, or shift their priorities. Life events like the birth of a child, a major loss, or a personal breakthrough can also catalyze significant transformations. If a couple is committed to growing together, they will support each other through these shifts, allowing each person the space to evolve while maintaining the foundation of their connection. The secret to lasting love is not about holding on to who someone once was, but about allowing them the freedom to become who they are meant to be. Adapting to change means being open and flexible. It involves letting go of rigid expectations and embracing uncertainty. Rather than viewing change as a threat to the relationship, it becomes an opportunity for deeper connection. This requires patience, understanding, and a willingness to navigate through discomfort. When both partners are willing to grow individually and together, they create a relationship that can withstand the inevitable changes that life brings. This approach requires both partners to communicate openly about their needs, fears, and aspirations. It is through this dialogue that a relationship can evolve, deepening in intimacy and trust. At times, growth may create distance. One partner may feel pulled in a new direction, and the relationship may face challenges as a result. However, couples who embrace change understand that distance does not mean the end of love. It's simply part of the ebb and flow of a partnership. When both partners are committed to supporting each other's growth, they can navigate these phases together, emerging with an even stronger bond. This flexibility and adaptability ensure that love is not only sustained, but enriched over time. Love is often sustained through the small, everyday gestures that may seem insignificant, but carry immense meaning over time. Simple acts of kindness, whether a word of encouragement, a thoughtful gesture, or a quiet moment of support, can make all the difference in a relationship. These actions don't require grand declarations or dramatic moments. Rather, they are the quiet expressions of care that reinforce the bond between partners. A gentle touch, a smile in the midst of a tough day, or remembering something important to your partner can all contribute to a sense of being seen, valued, and loved. These simple acts show that even in the busyness of life, your partner is a priority. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that love is about the big gestures, but it's often the smallest things, such as making a cup of tea for someone after a long day or sending a message just to check in, that truly nurture a relationship. These acts of kindness are not only about expressing affection, but also about building trust and respect. When one partner consistently shows care and consideration, it reinforces the security and emotional safety that are crucial for a lasting bond. Small acts can also demonstrate patience, understanding, and an investment in the relationship. Over time, they accumulate, creating a deep, unspoken connection that transcends words. In relationships, it's easy to overlook the impact of these small, thoughtful actions, but they are often what keep love strong. They act as reminders of the love that exists in everyday life, reinforcing the idea that love isn't just a feeling, it's an ongoing, active choice to show up for each other in meaningful ways. Lasting love is not a simple, fleeting emotion, but a profound journey built on patience, authenticity, trust, respect, adaptability, and the small, consistent acts of kindness that bind two people together. It is a commitment to grow, to embrace change, and to support one another through life's challenges. True love requires effort, honesty, and an openness to evolve alongside each other, creating a bond that endures the test of time. When love is nurtured with these qualities, it becomes a force that deepens, strengthens, and continues to flourish. Thank you for taking the time to reflect on these ideas with me. I wish you all the best in your own journeys of love. May you find the strength to grow together and the wisdom to cherish each moment you share. Good luck in all your endeavors, and may love always guide your path.